Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Saturday, May 31st, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we're going to take a gander at the previous day's results. On the day, we go 2-5. We took a few stabs at some big plus monies. They did not work. So, we're doing it again tomorrow. I'm going to recap these games real quick, then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. First winner of the day, technically this game isn't over, but they're up 3 runs going into the bottom of the 9th, so I feel okay about it because it's the Tigers. We have the Tigers, minus 120 on the money line. They are currently winning 7-4. The Tigers are good, dude. They are really good. They out-hit the Royals 11-10. They score 7. Riley Green, home run. Dylan Dingler, home run. Spencer Torkelson, a deep single to center field. Spencer Torkelson again, solo shot in the top of the 8th. Dylan Dingler, again, single in the top of the 8th, scoring Perez. They're just good. They're going to win the AL Central by a wide margin, like a very wide margin. So shout out to the Tigers. We then had the White Sox plus 1.5. At minus 105. This was greasy. The Orioles scored 2 runs. So you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, the White Sox, they probably won the game. Wrong. But they did not lose by 2. They lost by 1. They scored 1 run in the top of the 9th inning. 2 outs, guy on second base. Andrew Benintendi, double to deep right field. Vinny Capra scores. We hit our plus 1.5. However, we didn't hit the over. So we missed on the under 8.5 in the Tigers and the Royals game. Like I said, that one is currently 7-4. So unless we can somehow take back 3 runs scored in this game, don't think that is any good. We then lost the over of 9 runs in the Orioles and the White Sox. There were 3 total runs the entire game, 13 hits. Both pitchers actually went pretty well. You had Sean Burke go 6 innings, give up 5 hits and 2 earned runs. Then you had Zach Eflin, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts. Now, granted, it is against the White Sox, who aren't very good, but the White Sox just scored 9 against the Mets. So maybe Eflin in this Orioles rotation is turning it around. Now we have our 2 big money line bets, which both didn't hit. Both were close, though. Marlins plus 150 on the money line. They lose at home to the Giants 2-0. Now, it doesn't really say what the true outcome of this game was. The Giants had 11 hits. The Marlins only had 3. Kyle Harrison, going for the Giants, went 5 innings, only gave up 1 hit on 5 strikeouts. Cal Quantrill, from an earned runs perspective, didn't do awful. He did give up 8 hits, but only 2 earned runs and 7 strikeouts. So if you would have told me that was what happened before the game, I would have taken that. 2 runs in 5 innings, I would have taken that all day. Unfortunately, the Marlins couldn't hit the ball for anything. So they lose. We also lose our over 8.5 because, again, there was only 2 runs scored. Thank you for nothing, Marlins. Then we had the Rays plus 140 on the money line. They lose at the Astros, bottom of the 9th inning, walk-off home run from Yanier Diaz. Another game where we really stood no business of winning. The Rays only had 3 hits the entire game. 3 of them. Framber Valdez went 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run with 9 strikeouts. Every time I bet against Framber Valdez, I lose. Every time. 0 questions asked. Okay, that is how we go 2-5. That brings our season record to 235 and 250. I really have to stop betting plus 150s and 140s. But I probably won't because it's fun. All right, we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. All right, looking at the first game, I'm going to run it back with Tampa Bay. Give me the Rays plus 100 on the money line and the over of 8 runs. Rays, they have Zach Littell on the mound, 4-5 with a 3.98 ERA. Going up against Colton Gordon, 0-0 with a 5.52 ERA. On the season, Colton Gordon has 3 starts. He has 14 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 home runs, but he's given up 9 earned runs. This man gives up a lot of hits every single time he goes out, and he does not go long in games. Most recent start was versus Seattle. He went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits, 3 earned runs. His next one at Tampa Bay, so these guys have already seen him. He went 5 1/3, giving up 5 hits and 3 earned runs. Then his only other start of the year, May 14th against Kansas City, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned. So he's given up 3 earned in every single one of his starts. I think we're going to see that again, especially with this Tampa Bay team seeing him for a second time. Then you have Zach Littell on the mound for Tampa Bay. His recent game log, currently, he's not pitching bad. Last time he played Houston, 5 innings, 2 earned. His most recent outing, he went 6 innings against Minnesota, gave up 1. He's given up under 3 runs in each of his last 8 starts. So he's pitching better. He does have a high ERA just because his first 2 starts of the year, he gave up 12 total runs. Since then, though, he's been pitching really well. So I'll back the Rays here at a good plus money price going against a pitcher who's been giving up a decent amount of runs through not many innings pitched. So give me the Rays and give me the over. Next game, I'm going to rock the Red Sox. I really don't trust the Braves. They've been on a rough slide downwards for the, last 2 or 3 weeks. They are 3-7 in their last 10 games straight up. Red Sox won the first game of this series. Rays were only able to score 1 run in that game, and then it got rained out. So, don't really think it's going well for Atlanta. On the mound for the Red Sox, it's Walker Buehler, 4-2 on the year. Game log, he is coming off of some decent starts. He went 5 innings against Baltimore, gave up 2. He then made a start against the Mets where he went 2 1/3 inning before being ejected. Didn't give it up any hits though. Gave up 3 to Cleveland, 1 to Chicago, 2 to Tampa Bay, 1 to Toronto. So he hasn't given up more than 3 runs in his last 6 starts. He's a pitcher that's going to get you a decent length into the game, probably 6 or 7 innings. He's just an inning eater. He's good. You know what you're going to get. He'll give up 2 runs, and that'll be about that. Spencer Schwellenbach still has probably one of the best names in baseball. He's an interesting story. Some games he's good. Some games he is not too good. Recently, he's given up 2 to San Diego, 4 to Boston, a team he saw just 2 weeks ago, went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 earned runs. His big problem is he gives up the long ball at a pretty high clip. In his recent games, he's given up 2 home runs, 1 home run, 2 home run, 1 home run, 0, 1 home run, and that's it. For the most part, he's not a big strikeout pitcher. In the recent game, he had 11 against the Padres, but before that, you're looking at 3, 3, 6, 4, 3, and 5. So the Red Sox are going to be able to hit the ball. I don't trust this Braves team. Yes, you have a little bit of internal drama with Devers being a bitch and not playing first or third base because he's a pussy, but that's okay. He can swing the bat pretty good. Give me the Red Sox at plus 140. I think it's a good price. I think they're better than the Braves, and I do not trust Schwellenbach. Next game, I'm going to take the Twins, minus 105. I think they have the pitching advantage, and I hate the Mariners. So here we are. Twins, they have Bailey Ober on the mound, 4-1 with a 3.41 ERA. Going up against Bryce Miller, 2-4 with a 5.22 ERA. The Mariners really have not been that good recently. 4-6 in their last 10. They're exactly even at home this year, 14-14. They're really nothing to write home about with this Mariners team as of late. Bailey Ober, on the other hand, he's been very good. Very, very good. He has 1 run or fewer given up in 7 out of his last 8 starts. The only one where he gave up more than 1 run was at Baltimore on May 14th, where he went 4 2/3, gave up 2 hits and 3 earned runs. He walked a few guys, and then he let up a bomb. And that was it. The rest of the starts, gave up 1 to Kansas City in 6 2/3, 1 to Cleveland, 1 to Boston in 6, 1 to Cleveland in 7 2/3, 1 to Chicago in 6, and then you got to go all the way back. April 15th was the other game where he gave up more than 1 run, and that was against the Mets. So this man's a beast. I like how he's pitching. He has 58 innings pitched, 46 strikeouts, 13 walks, and only 6 home runs given up. Those are pretty good stats. Then you look at Bryce Miller. This is his first start since when? Hold on. First start since May 11th, coming off of an elbow injury. So you're probably not going to see him go that deep into the game, especially because he doesn't go that deep into the game anyway. His most recent outings, 5 innings, 4 innings, 5 innings, 4 innings, 6 innings. This man is not going to go deep into the game, and he's been getting rocked. Prior to the elbow injury that took him out for about 3 weeks, he gave up 8 hits in 5 innings to Toronto, 7 runs. Gave up 7 hits in 4 innings to the Athletics, giving up 4 runs. Gave up 5 hits and 4 runs to Boston. This dude's not very good. Also, the Mariners lineup, still, no one can hit. Julio Rodriguez, the prospect that was supposed to be hitting 235. Randy Arozarena, the dude from Tampa Bay, they made the trade for, 219. Donovan Solano, the Twins, 173. Leody Taveras, 233. He also can't field. I watched that man in the Nationals game 2 nights ago miss 2 fly balls that he should have caught that would have not ended it in extras, but definitely they wouldn't have scored 7. So I don't like this Mariners team. I don't think they're very good. Give me the Twins minus 105 and the under 7.5 runs. All right, final game for me here. This one's easy. Every single time I get a Dodgers at a number like this, minus 125, I feel like you have to take them. Yankees, Dodgers, give me the Dodgers minus 125. Give me the over 9.5 runs. Yankees have Will Warren on the mound, 3-2 with the 4.09 ERA. Dodgers, Landon Knack, 2-2 with a 5.22 ERA. Yes, Landon Knack is not very good. The Dodgers rotation is beyond injured. Seemingly every single guy they bring up or trade for just immediately goes on IL. I don't know what they're going to do, but if you're giving me the Dodgers lineup at minus 125 at home against literally anyone in the MLB, I'm going to take it. They have the best lineup. Shohei, Mookie Betts is questionable. He didn't play the first game of this series against the Yankees because of a finger injury, so you might want to check if he's playing. Then you go Teoscar, you go Freddie, you go Will Smith, you go Pages, it's ridiculous. Every single dude in the top 7 of this team can just go yard every single at bat. Yes, you do have the Yankees who have Judge. He's kind of good. Goldie hitting 347. So obviously they're decent, but that's why I'm taking the over 9.5 runs. Currently, in the first game of the series, the score is 5-2 in the top of the 4th. There's going to be a lot of runs in this series. So give me the Dodgers and give me the over. All right, that's going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.